Oh, hey. What are you doing here? I haven't started filming yet. Train the muscles, not the joints. So today I want to talk to you a little bit about how to turn a negative into a positive. Now, as you're going about your bodybuilding journey or your fitness journey or whatever it is you're trying to do, let's say you're trying to get in shape or you're trying to do something, it's very common for you to have a certain type of program in place or doing certain exercises and everything's going fine. And then one day you got an injury or one day you have some pain somewhere and you're like, oh man, I can't do this exercise anymore. What's going on? So first and foremost, see a massage therapist, see a naturopath, see somebody to help you with whatever's going on in the body. But at the same time, don't think that you have to quit training altogether. Not every scenario demands that you have to quit training. Now, a lot of times people get so frustrated that they end up taking time off the gym altogether. They don't even work out anymore. They're like, screw it, I'm just so frustrated because I can't squat deep or I can't bench press or I can't do this or that. So that's it, I'm not training at all. But this might be an opportunity for you to start working on other areas of your body and really going crazy on those areas while you're waiting for the other area of your body to recover. So this can be a good thing. Sometimes it's a way of bringing up other body. So case in point, say you're not able to train legs for a while, like say your knees are hurting or something like that. Well, maybe you can still train legs. Maybe you can train hamstrings. Maybe you can't train quads, but maybe you can train hamstrings. So then start a heavy leg curl program or, Romanian deadlift type program or stiff-legged deadlift or maybe some type of deadlifting that doesn't irritate your knees. So sometimes these are opportunities for you to work on other weak links in your training and in your physique. It's not always something where it sidetracks your progress. Sometimes it offers you an opportunity to really push into territory that you've never pushed into before. So when I herniated a disc when I was 19 years old or so, I was around 19, 18, 20, I can't remember, but I was around that age. And basically the bottom line is that when I herniated a disc, I was like, okay, it's the end of the world. I can't squat right now. I can't do anything. I can barely even leg press, all that kind of stuff. But I started to really work with my upper body. I started doing a little bit more volume when it comes down to shoulders, or a little bit more volume when it comes down to my chest and back and everything. And I started to grow in those areas. And then when my lower back did finally heal and I started to train more legs or more of the, leg type movements that included lower back, I had a more balanced physique than I had before. So sometimes it's an opportunity for you to see it as an opportunity. Does that make sense? So don't get discouraged. If you say you have a shoulder issue or something like that, then work around it. Then work on the other body parts. And then, of course, seek treatment or seek help in order to rebalance the system. The legend of Gallant is... Sometimes when you're training the whole body, sometimes it's hard to be a specialist because you're trying to get all the body parts in. You're trying to make sure everything's even. Well, sometimes I've seen guys just specialize in a couple body parts and then those body parts become pretty awesome. And sometimes one could argue that maybe you can't do that if you're concentrating on the whole body all at once. Sometimes it does help to just concentrate on a few areas and just really give her in that area. Mocha. I'm just doing one of these a day now. Just one. I'm not doing straight coffee. I'm eating more protein shakes and stuff. Always get it from Hemlock Mountain Coffee though. Pretty good place, Hemlock Mountain. I always say that, but it's not because they have, well actually it is because they have the name mountain in their name. So that makes their coffee automatically good. This begs the question, when it comes down to training just one body part, I've seen guys actually do this. And I mean, I'm not saying that this is probably the ideal circumstance, but I've seen some people just train one body part for a month. Just say they're just concentrating on back, or they're just concentrating on bis and tris or something, or they're just concentrating on their leg training, and that's it. It's kind of a fun experiment. If you find that you have a really weak spot, then maybe just train the shit out of that every day, except for take a day off here and there, of course, but train the crap out of that for a while and see if you can break through a plateau. Because I did talk about this in a previous video where I knew one guy that got a severe leg injury from, getting hit by a car. Basically, he got hit by a car, and then he started just training nothing but upper body for several months, and his upper body just ballooned. It was bigger than it had ever been before. So it was almost like he needed to basically concentrate all his resources on growing those areas in order to break through a plateau. So one could argue that sometimes these injuries or these little tweaks and stuff can sometimes be blessings to point you in a different direction so that you could work on other areas that might be your weaker links. And it's a way of you staying sane in the whole process, and that's the most important thing, and staying happy, because in the end it's just a game we're playing called bodybuilding. And if you can keep that blood flowing, blood is healing. If you can keep that blood flowing around, you're going to have a better chance of healing from injuries, and you can keep moving, and that's always a good thing too. So yeah, I hope this helps you out in your training. thanks a lot for watching, and if you need to get hold of me, just go to naturalgallantbodybuilding.com, and thanks a lot to the patron supporters, and take care for now. I just got some blueberries from the side of the road there, and the lady that runs that stand said that these blueberries will help me shit like a goose. All right, guys, show me how to do it. Show me how. Come on. I'm not sure if that's a selling feature or not, but we'll give it a try.